subjects, and today I want to talk to you about our drug testing program. Obviously, as many people in this room know me pretty well, I'm very proud of our program. And it is remarkable when you stop to think, Joe and Tony can certainly attest to that, having been in the field all these years, the difference today as opposed to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago is remarkable. Based on the type of positives that we were seeing in 2012, we announced with the Players Association, as you all know, in early January, significant modifications to our joint program. And we became the first professional sports league to randomly blood test for the detection of human growth hormone during the regular season. Very critical. And I want to I've made a lot of notes here for myself, but I know there have been a lot of comments way back when about our program, what we've done, and I think of the evolution of this thing and how we did it. I remember being out here and deciding to have Senator Mitchell come in, first time any sport has brought an outsider in to examine themselves. And obviously it didn't go over well in our own office, and it certainly didn't go over well with the Players Association. But we were very cooperative, as the senators often said, and many rules came out of that. It was really very important. And so, as we've moved along, I've been more satisfied with what we're doing, and those on the outside have encouraged that. I'll get to one in a minute, but I guess the greatest significance of what we did was establishing a longitudinal profile program in order to enhance our ability to detect the use of testosterone and other prohibited substances. From talking to people on the outside, experts in the field, they were really surprised we were able to get this. And after that announcement, WADA, World Anti-Doping Association, and we had some problems years ago. I think problems not the right thing. I mean, they were quite critical of what we were doing or what we weren't doing. But they were quoted saying that an anti-doping program can be considered effective only when it's allowed to monitor players the whole year round. And I'm quoting them now, MLB has set a new standard for all the other leagues and other people, including themselves, to follow. That was the height of, for us. I keep that press release on my desk. I gotta read it every so often. Makes me feel better. Now, despite this progress, recent events, including the circumstances surrounding Melky Cabrera's positive test last season, and the overall situation in South Florida, has driven my intensity. Those who know me know that once I get a subject on my mind, it's a morning, noon, and night situation to increase the toughness of our performance-enhancing drug penalties. I have been interested in stiffer penalties for some time. Rob Manfred and I have had ongoing conversations about this desire for the last 6 or 9 months. And he's been in communication with the Players Association. He and obviously Michael Weiner have a lot of conversations. I have been pleased, I can't tell you how pleased I am to see many players speaking out recently about how much they care, and I know they do. I want to be very complimentary about them. I want no misunderstanding about our joint drug program and their concerns about recent events. I'm also encouraged by the comments by Michael Weiner this past week that this is a topic that should be addressed. It will be addressed. We need to do everything possible to deter the use of performance-enhancing drugs. As I said, we've spent the last 14, 15 years in an evolution that directly today has given us an extraordinary program. We've made meaningful adjustments to our testing, and the time has come to make meaningful adjustments to our penalties. I want to say that one more time. We've made meaningful adjustments to our testing, And now the time has come to make meaningful adjustments to our penalties. I'm gonna leave it to Rob and Michael to make an agreement on this necessary change to our joint program, but I wanna say to you that as proud as we are, I wanted to enumerate all the things that we've done, because I think sometimes it gets lost. And I meet, as many of you know, with the trainers, professional athletic trainers, regularly. Meet with the team doctors, I did that in Nashville. I talked to trainers out here, back in this ballpark, 2 weeks ago, two Saturdays. And they're marvelous. They brief me. I keep asking them, what more should we do? What should we do? What are we not doing? I want to make sure that there are no stones left unturned. And they're very proud of the position we're in. But there is no question that there have been enough events that say to me the program is good. Apparently, the penalties haven't deterred some people. Very small percentage. And again, I want to say I'm very proud of our players. A great majority, great, underscore the majority, really have been terrific, and I give the Players Association a lot of credit. You know, we had lots of problems 2 decades ago, 10 years ago, but I'm confident that Michael and Rob will sit down. I know Rob will be there. I can't speak for Michael, but because I feel very strongly about it.